Hi guys, Oliver here, and today we'll be looking at two mods, namely the Wet and Cold mod and the Insanity's Pale Blade. Now the Wet and Cold mod is an immersion mod which makes the wet and cold environment and the NPC's reactions to them much more realistic. So say for example now that it's raining and you lift your fist here, you can obviously see that rain is dripping from them, and in fact it's dripping from your whole body and also from NPC's bodies, so that adds a lot of realism to it. This is also the case when you jump into water, you will start dripping a lot more. And another cool thing is that, as you can see here, you have cold breaths. So in a cold environment like it is right now, you NPCs and you yourself also have cold breaths, which of course also adds realism to the game. And the important thing is once you install the mod, you can actually customize all of these things with the wet and cold icicle. Now you go into options, you can choose the player, so you can dripping, or when you're breathing you can see it, or the rain blur, or blizzard blind, so in the rain you would be blurred a bit, in the blizzard you would also be blurred a bit. The same counts for actors, and they can also go home when it's raining very hard. They also wear rain hoods and colder gear, so in other words fur hats and fur gloves when it's really cold. And you can also have strong winds option, which reduces your speed by 15% when you're in a blizzard. So that's a really cool little thing, again for the realism. So all of these things you can just tweak them here, and that's why it's a really very open kind of mod where you can really tweak it to your own liking, but it still stays very realistic no matter what kind of adjustments you make. So I definitely recommend it for keeping that realism in up to scratch in this game, especially in these cold and wet environments. Anyway, let's move on to the next mod. So guys, next we have the Insanity's Pale Blade, and this is the retexture of the Pale Blade. And first of all, what I'd like to point out is the awesome, very high textures on this mod, and I really like these crystals here on the grip and on the end of the sword there as well. And it has a very nice overall appearance. You can see this blue effect again, really making it stand out from the original Pale Blade. And these textures are also very high. They're 2K textures, so do keep that in mind, but they do not cost performance, luckily. But yeah, for the rest, the blade is unchanged. The stats are still the same. It's just all about the looks, which have been insanely improved. And as you can see, there's also the Pale Lady herself here, with blue eyes and holding these crystals in the handle. So it's really nice retexture, very creative retexture actually, and definitely recommend it for you if you're actually using the Pale Blade and yeah, want a better look for it. So anyway guys, thanks for checking out the video. The download links are in the description below, and please don't forget to subscribe for more Skyrim videos.